Hi lovelies, welcome back to another TikTok video. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Stranad and here is Bellistic Gist. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's get into this video. So guys, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok and I found it super interesting. I decided to share it with you guys. Where this, Asian American woman have this to say about, people living in America trying to feel that something that is happening in Gaza will not actually affect America, guys. He or she actually make emphasis, guys. I'm just gonna roll her clip as well as other stitches I was able to put together. Guys, wanna just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that this channel does not support any form of bullying, harassment or whatsoever. We are just here for educational and informative purposes, guys. So why not share this video, subscribe if you've not done that already, leave your thought in the comment section and let's get into it.
Americans kind of look at what's happening in Palestine and in the Middle East and they think to themselves like, oh, that's happening over there. That can never happen here. And it kind of allows them to turn a blind eye. But my question to Americans is, what do you guys think gentrification is? What do you guys think Cop City is about? Gentrification is a symptom of colonization. Right? Like in America, we're taught that if you own a house, if you own land, if you own property, then you're untouchable. Like no one can take that from you. But that's far from the truth, right? How many communities have been completely rooted out because hedge fund billionaires wanted to buy up their block to build a stadium, a mall, a luxury apartment building or hotel? This happens so often here in America, right? And it usually happens like this. They'll pay, your neighbors a nice sum to kind of buy them out and people will take the offer. And then for the people who are kind of resistant and people who are like, no, I just pretty much am done paying my mortgage. I don't want to leave. What they'll do is they'll send the city and state after you. And suddenly you're up to here with legal fees. And you simply cannot go up against $1 billion hedge fund. You're just like some 9-to-5 guy, you're just trying to feed your family. And then finally you decide to settle because you can't afford this. And then just to fuck with you because you wasted their time and you prolonged their project, they'll offer you half of what they originally offered just to fuck with you. What do you guys think Cop City is about? All these cops are coming to Atlanta, to this facility in Atlanta to train. Who's teaching them? Who's trading tactics with them? Who has been trading tactics with the police in America for the past couple decades? Think. Gaza was a test city. It was a test city that was funded by the US. Palestinians know that their oppressor is not Israel. Their oppressor is America. Israel is the occupation. If America is their oppressor, then that means we live in the belly of the beast.
So can I keep it real with y'all? Like, can I keep it 100? Y'all don't pay attention to black folks. Y'all don't listen to black folks. And you damn sure don't know the history of what has happened generationally over the last hundreds of years in the USA. Now, this is not speaking to that creator because her point is valid. And she is speaking on the parallels between gentrification in the US and what is happening in Palestine with the occupation. Now, what I'm about to say is not for the purpose of division. It's not even for the purpose of pointing fingers. It is for the purpose of us acknowledging specifically as people who identify themselves of color that if we don't align ourselves together now, when are we going to do it? I personally, in my heart of hearts, believe everybody should be going hard in the paint for Palestine and also for the Congo and also for Haiti and also for Tigray and Sudan and the backyards of your home. Chicago, DC, LA, Flint, Detroit, the boroughs of New York City. It shouldn't have taken this for you to question your elected officials. Our criminal justice system here should have had you doing that. And before George Floyd, black people have been telling y'all for generations our food, water, air, poisoned. And everybody goes about their business. After After 9/11, y'all demonized Muslims so bad that y'all weren't even checking for the fact that there was a World Trade Center BOM being in 1993. And had you picked up them breadcrumbs, it would have led you to the promised land. And on the flip side of that, especially me being a black Muslim woman, it's interesting now to see so many Muslims out here protesting, doing the things, because that's what we're supposed to do. Specifically, Islamically, we are supposed to stand up for truth. But when BLM was happening, I remember a lot of y'all religious leaders, and I'm going to say y'all religious leaders because they're not leading me nowhere, was saying that it was haram to protest. But it's not now. When Biden sent back those Haitian people who are under a bridge in Texas, we should have been in an uproar. In 2016, Obama said that he will not rest until the water in Flint, Michigan was safe to drink and cook with. Flint still has contaminated water, and Jackson, Mississippi, and Baltimore, Maryland, and Hawaii. You should not be just now questioning where your tax dollars are going, especially knowing that those go to private prisons, and the most people that are impacted by the prison systems are black men, black women, and black children. And had we been more diligent with the problems that we have right in our own backyards, there is no way that they could continue to do the things that they are doing in Palestine, in Congo, Haiti, in Sudan, and the list goes on.
Now, and this is the thing that really pisses me off with people, is with people who, like, you can sometimes tell when people don't actually listen to black people or people who live in America and actually faces these issues in America. Because when y'all first start hearing about these issues, y'all try to act like, oh, it's all Americans doing this. This is shit I hate about. This is the shit I hate about people who you can tell don't be listening to black people in the first place. Because y'all sit right here and y'all hear something and y'all act like, oh, this is something new, or this is something that all Americans don't even talk about. For one, specify who the hell y'all talking about. Y'all try too motherfucking hard to stay on the side of white people that y'all don't even want to specify white people anymore when it comes to certain shit. Y'all don't want to specify white Americans when it comes to certain shit. Y'all want to sit right here and, oh yeah, Americans. It's not Americans, it's white Americans. It's mostly them anyways. It's most of them sitting right here with this image, oh, this can never happen in America, because they never had to go through it. Black people been through shit like this. We have black neighborhoods that literally been bombed. We know shit like this can happen. You're not talking about us. You're not talking about us. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know stuff like that because y'all don't listen to black people in the first fucking place. And then two, it's okay to criticize white people outside of America too. It's okay to criticize white people outside of America. We don't always have to say America this and America that, rah, about some issues that's happened worldwide. If we talking about something that specifically happened in America, okay, we can specify America. But every time y'all come criticizing the West, somehow it's always an American problem, as if white Europeans don't have the same mindset. Like, as evidence when it came to Russia blowing the fuck up out of Ukraine, these motherfuckers on the news talking about something. I never imagined this happening in Europe. I never imagined this happening in Europe. I imagined this happening in a black or brown country, but never in Europe. And after y'all would criticize it for a little while, and after that, y'all had nothing else to say about it. Like, nah, criticize these niggas too. That's why they be on here trying to tell my black ass, talking about some, yeah, America's killing your people. America's doing that. Like, nigga, I know. You only know this because my people's told you this.
Like, seriously, lovelies, this creator is making a lot of sense. Like, the first woman that stitched her video that talked about how Americans think that, okay, this would not actually affect us. This is happening in Palestine and all of that, thinking that it would maybe happen, something like that will not happen in America. But she, didn't actually specify, because, like, I have seen a lot of black Americans, like black people, like all of them coming out in full force, talking about what is happening in Palestine, talking about what is happening in Gaza, talking and calling out for help and all of this, calling out for people to come and stand against what is happening in Palestine. They even went ahead to boycott so many. They went ahead to boycott so many products before the anti-boycottness came in power and all of that. Like, these black people have actually as they have come out, they have spoke their mind. They have even what is happening in Congo, Sudan, Haiti. They have been on TikTok, they have been on internet talking about what is happening and how they don't like what is happening with people of Palestine, Gaza, and all of that. So if we want to talk about Americans like trying to feel that, okay, this cannot actually happen to us, we should be talking about white Americans. Like, I have practically not actually seen enough of them, like many of them coming out like, okay, we don't support this thing, we don't support what is actually happening in Gaza, in Sudan, or whatsoever. It is always the black Americans, and that is it. A lot of all of these are happening, and they're thinking that this will not actually affect people in America. Of course it will not affect some certain kind of people, but there's some certain kind of people that something like this might even affect, so this is just something that have a two-way thing. Like, we just need to keep on calling out for help, calling out us to see if this thing that is happening in Palestine is going to come to an end. Because you know what, I actually believe the fact that the sponsors, like the real sponsors of this thing that is happening, are even based in I don't really want to go further, because YT and their whatever, they keep on taking videos when you talk about things like this, sensitive things like this. So because of the rate of the things that is happening in these places, it has made a lot of people not to even come out plain to this support or discriminate or not to approve what is actually happening in Palestine and in Gaza. And a lot of white folks has actually spoken about it, because if you're superior, you're superior. So if they believe that they are superior, something like this was not going to happen to them. So because of that, they tend to be quiet and watch the audio to be unfold. So guys, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section, and I believe that as soon as possible all of this will just come to an end, and we will all gonna be happy someday. I also want to use this medium to talk about what is happening in Congo. Like, a lot of things have been happening in Congo. There is a genocide, a silent one that is going on in Congo right now, and the media is actually not even talking about it. This even made a Congolese man to go as far as setting himself ablaze so as to get the internet talking, and it actually made the internet talk for a while, and after which everything just come down to I don't know, we just need God's grace. We need to keep on talking until when miracle decided to happen, because this thing has just gone beyond. Like, we just need miracle to happen. Do you know these people did actually celebrate Christmas? They didn't celebrate nothing. Santa Claus was nowhere to be found because churches have been blown and all of that. And somebody, Michael Rappaport, is even happy and celebrating about it. Like, God. Anyways, guys, why not just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and do not forget to subscribe, like this video, and I will see you lovelies when I upload my next video.